Sorry about that. Yeah, someone decided to ring on the house phone, and well, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Um, I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna have to go through the other video, but I must admit, Blackpool and Blackburn. Well, they've got it really coming to, really coming. They've had it coming to them. Blackburn, it's an absolute dump. Like I went round town. I went into town today and had a walk round, and it's going from bad to worse. They're putting there's rubbish all the way down the side of Larkhill Lane today, and the council hasn't gone and cleaned it up yet. It's laughable, really, that the council is basically, not doing anything. I don't think they send the street cleaners out on a Sunday, but especially that area anyway. Baswell was an absolute dump once again, and if I was handing out city status, I wouldn't be giving it to Blackburn because absolute mess. It's like I said before, and the other thing is that they're building semi-detached houses in the town, but the major thing is there's going to be so many thousand people coming to this country, and the government has basically turned round and asked local authorities to take these people in. But where are we going to put them? We have a homeless situation of our own already. And it's not brilliant, is it? It's not a good, shall we say, picture to show these refugees that they get better treatment than what we do. And to be truthful, it's not on. It's not on at all. And they're expecting top-notch accommodation. I'll be glad when they start building those high-rises at Salford and the Manchester area. I just hope there is quite a lot of affordable housing there in those tower blocks that they're putting up. But the major thing is Blackburn isn't doing that sort of housing. But it's like what I said. If they're going to do what they're doing at Bank, like they're doing at Bank Top, they're going to run out of land very quickly, and I mean very quickly. Where they're going to put everything, and it's not good. It's not good at all. The hospital here is overrun as it is. And to be truthful, where things are going, there's a little town called Darwin. To be truthful, one of the mistakes that they did do was to knock Bull Hill down, and they put houses there. But the way things are going, and people coming here, it's looking like Darwin's going to have its own hospital. You know, they've just done an extension on Royal Blackburn, but to be truthful, that I don't really think that's going to be enough. You know, Darwin's population is going to soon be growing, and where are they going to put people? And a lot of the people in Darwin are, you know, they're fairly old, you know, and I don't know if the Sunnyhurst project has gone up or not, because I haven't been up there of late. It's been over 5 years I've been up Sunnyhurst. I'm going to have to pay that place a visit, have a walk round, and see if they've built any new houses up there. I know they've built the estate on Bolton Road, what's called Blackburn Road. When you get into Darwin, and really the only way that they're going to basically get out of a housing crisis here is to go high rise. I'm sorry, but it's the only way to go. And you know, Blackburn with Darwin are basically putting it off. The amount of houses they've put up at Griffin, right, isn't going to solve their housing problem. It's not. And what they should have done is they should have, one, kept the high-rise tower block at Queen's Park. They should have basically left the tower blocks at Mill Hill. They should have left them there and done them up. All they just needed is doing up, and they would have been fine. And do what they did with Bowland House and St Michael's Court, like that. Age restriction. If they put an age restriction there, say you've got to be a certain age to get a flat, I reckon that would have solved their problem with the types of people who were going in there, you know, who were living in there. Together Housing could have done that, but they didn't. They decided to put anybody and everybody in there, and that's the reason why they got into the state that they did. It's the same with Bowland House. They learnt that lesson, and it's, you've got to have good. You got to be a certain age to get in there to qualify for a flat, like they did with St Michael's Court and those flats there. That's the major mistake that they made. Getting rid of the deck access flats was a good idea, but they should have really put tower blocks there in their place. Replaced them with a different kind of tower block. That's where they went wrong at Shadsworth. And they've done that mistake at Blackpool as well. They tore the Leighton flats down. Bad mistake. Very bad mistake. They should have left the Leighton flats up and built more modern flats around them. Tower blocks behind, in front and behind them, so that people said they looked unsightly. But if you put another tower block there, another set of tower blocks round them, you'd mask that sort of thing, and basically do what Ball & House did at Blackburn. What they did with Ball & House in Blackburn, put an age restriction on them. Only people the age X are allowed to apply for these flats. And you will have got all the Tracky Bottom Brigade not able to apply for them. That's the other thing about Blackpool. It's the type of people that live there. Some of the types of people that lives there. Some of them are just, shall we say, lazy in finding anything. And it has a drugs and alcohol problem. But, there are certain ways of sorting that out. Yeah, I put a video up earlier, and hopefully tomorrow, which will be Monday, I'll be doing a video, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know what I'm going to be doing a video of, but it's just a wait and see, ain't it? So I'm going to bugger off now. I'm going to get these 2 videos up, and we'll see what happens. Bye for now. 3, 2, 1, click.